Hello, Facebook and YouTube. Back with another one. I know y'all hope your weekend is going good as well as your week. I know it's snowing out there. Yeah, more snow, more snow. But I am here today to show y'all a couple of things that I'm going to be doing on my channel, okay? I'm going to be I'm doing two videos today. One is about self-growth, self-focus, and self-find. So it's about self-focus, self-focus, no, growth, self-focus, and self-find. The reason why I want to bring this up to you, YouTube and Facebook, is because I didn't know those type of things. What self-focus, self-growth, self-focus, and self-find mean until I had to do the study, and then I had to put it in my life, because it's very important to know those three things: self-growth, self-focus, and self-find. I will be talking about that on this video today. I also am going to show y'all my books that I have, and I want to let y'all know what I'm going to work on my books. Okay? So, this book here is called The 48 Laws of Power. Now, this book is a wonderful book, but I'm going to be using this on my channel as well. It's called The 48 Laws of Power. Okay? Also, I have this book. It's called The 50 Laws, 50 Cent. The 50 Laws, 50 Cent. So, I will be working on this. And it's about hip-hop, okay, and independence. I also am going to work on this. Like, sometimes, like, when I be, talking about other things, I'm going to be working on this. And this is the daily laws. And it's daily, okay? So, you can read it daily, and they got some good things in here for daily. I also have the mastery. So, we're going to be working on the mastery book as well. Okay? It's very important book as well. And then we're going to be working on the 33 laws of strategy of war. The 33 laws of strategy and war. So it tells you, like, when people want to bring that war to you and stuff like that, it teaches you about the way of thinking as well. We also are going to be talking about the laws of human nature. The laws of human nature. These books are by Robert Greene. Okay? We also are going to be talking about the art of scandal. The art of scandal. Okay? So these are the books that I will be working on this year with you guys. And these books teach you about the mindset. It makes your mindset more strong, but it makes your life more strong as well. As you work on your mindset, it's a wonderful thing, Facebook and YouTube, because it makes your mind more strong, but it makes your thinking more strong. Like I have to keep telling you, your environment and the people that you hang around is very important. What they say out their mouth is very important. Their body language is very important. What they speaking to you, is it true or is it reality? What they doing in their daily life as well. The sixth house. Sixth house is what they doing in their daily route as well. Okay? As well as how do they live their life. It's very important of the people that you hang around. Is they positive? Is they uplifting to you? And if they're not uplifting to you, you need to walk away from those type of people. And the reason why I give you this warning over and over, Facebook and YouTube, is because of the simple fact they will let you down. They will bring you down to the gutter. And you will not grow being around people that criticize you, tell you how to live your life, or gossip about you, or doing messed up stuff around behind your back as well as in your face. And A lot of people in this world ignore people that is like this. They ignore people. I was one of them, Facebook. I was one of them that ignore people like that. They gaslight me, manipulate me, and things like that. Because my next video will be on gaslighting. Last week, my video was about guilt tripping. So you have to know those type of things of what people do to you, because of the simple fact is you have to put boundaries up towards them. Because if you don't, your life and your goals and the things that you want to accomplish in life will not grow. I had to learn this. Okay? I had to learn this. And it took me a long time to learn this, Facebook, but I come on here because I have a purpose, like I told you. And my purpose is to let others know, the ones that really, really wants to know how to build their goals, their accomplishments, how to manifest, and how to be around positive and good people. A lot of people wonder why they not manifesting here, or not why their life is the way it is. I used to wonder why my life was the way it is, and that was like years back. But I did, and I was wondering why I was going through bad things as well. But I'm learning now, and I had to learn why I'm going through this is because I'm putting myself in. I have a choice. My environment is very important. My self-care is very important. And knowing who I am, that means your identity. Know who you are is very important. That's first house. Okay? First house is knowing who you are. Aries energy. Okay? Now, Aries energy is very important because when you know exactly who you are, when you know your values and your principles and things, and setting boundaries as well as your values, your principles, and knowing who you are, no one can tell you nothing different of who you are. That's independence. That's having confidence in yourself. And that's standing up for who you are. Okay? That's first house. Sixth house is knowing your route. You could tell somebody, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, or you could tell people stuff, but you have to be doing it in your daily life. It's very important. What you're telling others, you should be doing it in your daily life. Okay? You can't tell somebody something and you're not doing it yourself. And that's sixth house. Seventh house is relationships. It's very important in seventh house in relationships, because the people that you be hanging around, that means friends, lovers, and family members. It's very important who you hang around. You can love your family all day long, but if your family is toxic, they will bring you down to the gutter. If your friends are toxic, they will bring you down to the gutter. And if your lovers are toxic, they will bring you down to the gutter. As well as co-workers will bring you down to the gutter when you're working with others as well. You have to use your mindset. You have to observe. You have to see your environment. You have to see how they live their life. Okay? So, I had to show you those type of books there. But then, we're going to be on self-growth. So, you know how I do my writing and stuff. You know how I do my writing, Facebook and YouTube. You know, it's a part of studying and doing the shadow work. Okay, shadow work is very important as well. But y'all know about that because I have that on my channel as well. So, let's start. Self-growth. Also known as a personal growth is the pursuit of developing new skills, attending, and behaviors that is important in your life. It can also appear to your career and personal life, both. Your career and personal life. In both. That's 10th house. Okay, 10th house is success. 10th house is career. 10th house can also be karma, but 10th house is your career as well as your personal life in both. It says developing self-awareness, reflecting on your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Setting goals clearly and observing. This is self-growth. Objects and also actable steps. So that means setting goals, setting clearly, and objects as well as actionable steps. So you got to do the steps. You set your goals as well as you observe them, and then you do the action. Learning new skills and pursuing your interests is learning new skills. Learning new skills is very important. Having something new all the time and learning is very important. It says being resolved, learning from your failures and having a positive mindset. So everyone is not perfect. No one in this world is not perfect, but you have to learn from your failures, and I had to learn from my failures. But also having a positive mindset will help you as well. Track your progress, celebrate your victories, and reflecting your positive habits. So, celebrating your victories. Love that you got this done. Love that you doing what you need to do. As well as reflecting on your positive habits. Positive habits can be, I want to be drinking water. Positive habits is exercising. Positive habits is reading a book. Positive habits can be anything. It has something to do with the area of self-growth, mental growth, social growth, emotional growth, physical growth, spiritual growth is self-growth. It says increasing self-esteem and coping skills, a deep appearance of life, embracing the quality of life. So it says it builds your self-esteem as well as your coping skills, developing appearance of life, and also enchanting qualities of life. That is self-growth. Facebook and YouTube. Self-find means paying close attention to one's own thoughts, emotions, needs, and desires. It can also be a reflecting of the ability to elevate as one mental and emotional status. Tap of self-focus. The trinity of self-focus is the patterns of self-conscious. So knowing you're self-conscious. State of self-focus. Objects of self-awareness. So self-conscious and self-awareness. So self-conscious is you know who you are. Self-awareness is you know your environment. As well as you know what you're not going to tolerate as well. It has something to do with self-aware, involving being mindful of one's own needs and wants, while also considering the needs and wants of others. That is self-awareness. Self-focus is well-being. Self-focused behaviors may lead to the feeling of happiness, objects, while others focusing. Self-focus is well-being. Self-focus is the behavior may lead to the feeling of happiness and joy, while others focusing on behaviors may lead to a sense of purpose and meaning. So you're self-focused on yourself, but you also are helping others in the sense of your purpose. You can be in your purpose and you helping others to be in their purpose. That is self-focus. Self-centered. People tend to ignore the needs of others and only do what is best for them. That is self-centered. It says to self-focus of the power can undermine by leading people to be more focused on their own needs. So you have to be focused on your own needs. And as you focusing on your own needs, you're helping others to be focusing on their. As you are focusing on your own needs, they see you in your purpose. And when others see you in your purpose, they are going to want to do the same thing. Because they see you in your purpose, they're going to find their purpose. That is self-focus. Soul searching. But this is soul searching, but it's soul searching is the practice of one conscious and the value to understand their purpose in life and true self. They purpose in life and your true self. That means you going to find your purpose in life and your true self. But being around people that will bring you down, gossiping all the time, ain't got nothing to show for it, is not going to help you. So it says here, it can be a healthy practice. It can be a healthy practice. The healthy practice that helps people grow, important, and improve themselves. Self. That means soul searching. Soul searching is what? Being in the conscious and value to understand their purpose in life and also their true self. But also improving, also practicing that helps people to grow and improve themselves. It has something to do with how can soul searching help? Discovering your purpose. Soul searching can help people understand their purpose in life. Connect with your own inner growth. Connect with your soul can help you to embrace your spiritual gifts. So that means connecting with your inner growth. You have to grow. You have to work on your shadow side. You have to work on your things that you don't like, but you have to also work on things you might not like. That's going to help you connect with your soul. Can help you to embrace your spiritual gifts. And that means working on yourself. Soul searching can be motivating people to improve themselves and to be the best version of themselves. So if a person is not approving themselves, and if a person is not being the best version of themselves, y'all do not need to be around them. Because if they're not improving themselves and they're not trying to be the best version of themselves, what make you think they're going to be the best version for you? Friends, family, and lovers. If they're not improving themselves and if they are not best version of themselves, improving themselves and the best version of them, they don't love themselves. They don't know their identity. If they don't love themselves and they don't know their own self, how can they be the best version for you? How can they be a good friend? How can they be a good mother? How can they be a good father? How can they be a good lover? How can they be any of that if they don't know themselves and they not helping improve themselves as well as the best version of themselves? That means they have to love themselves first before they can do anything for you. And it has something to do with finding your soul purpose. Discovering who you are. That means discovering who you are. They have to know who they are. The people that you hanging around. Because the people that you hanging around and they don't know who they are, why would you follow them? You get what I'm saying? I had to learn these things and I want to give you that gift. And it has something to do with how to find your purpose in life and discover your soul search. Your soul searching. Discovering in your life. Not somebody else's life. Not what she doing. Oh, girl, she doing this. Oh, she doing that. Oh, she doing this. Who are you to judge somebody else's in their life? Everybody have values in this world. Ain't nobody perfect. I'm not even perfect. Nobody perfect in this world. Only one is the Most High Jesus Christ is perfect and God. You should have compassion and forgiveness for others. Not think you better than them or not think you could be better than them and all that. Because I want to read something to you in the 48 laws and it's going to be a deep one for you. It says, do not let your enemies know your power. You have to sometimes lower your standards for your enemies. Because if they know your power, they can come at you and bring you down. But if you let them believe that they powerful than you got them. But you thinking you can accomplish and be better than them and things like that and think you all that? No, baby. That is going to be a downfall for you. And what I'm saying is try to find the meaning and purpose in life and figure out why. Why are you here in life? Why did God make you? Why God wants you to be here? Because you have a purpose. You don't have a purpose of gossiping about somebody else or gossiping about what they doing in their life. That's not your purpose. Your purpose is to know what you want out of life. Your purpose is to help others in life. This is why Jesus Christ brought you down here. Not to sit around here and talk about others and act like you better than others and things like that. Because that's going to bring you down, and that's going to make your shadow self, and that's low vibe. It's low vibe energy. You want to have high vibe energy. You don't want to have low vibe energy. I've been in that low vibe energy for multiple years. It says, the soul path in the path of your soul has been followed until now. It's shaped by the past lives and the lessons that you are learning during them. You have to learn through your past lives. Whatever is happening in your past, you got to learn from that. If somebody backstabbing you and gaslighting you and manipulating you, you learn from that. You know not to mess with them. If they setting you up, you know not to mess with them. If you know that they gonna talk about you behind your back, you know not to mess with them the next time. It says it's shaped by the past lives and the lessons that you have learned during them. Transformation. Now, transformation, you have to go through a transformation, a death and a rebirth. That means anything that's in your life that is not serving you. I had to go through that. I had to go through a death and a rebirth in my life. I had to end things, my friendships, my lovers, even also my friendships, my lovers, as well as my family members that was toxic. I had to end it. And it says here, transformation, ongoing, a change in their appearance. So you got to change your appearance, your character, as well as your conditions. That's transformation. Appearance, life events, personal growth, patience, guidance, and also conscious choices. So whatever choice you make, you put that, whatever choice you make, you put it to yourself. You have a choice not to do things. You have a choice not to be around toxic people. You have a choice not to put your life in a situation that it is. But people is in denial. And they in denial because they have unconditional love for their family, or they have unconditional love for their lovers, or they have unconditional love for their friends. You can have unconditional love and still put boundaries towards them. You can have unconditional love for somebody and still put boundaries up and tell them you're not going for that. Finding a new meaning in life. Creating a life that reflects on who you are, not what somebody else is. Who you are. And who, that's what I had to learn, who I am. Not who somebody else's is. Improve your mindset, your behaviors, your overrating well-being. That means your mindset, your behaviors. Change up on them. You ain't got to do what they want you to do. You ain't no follower. You a leader. You ain't finna follow what somebody else say, especially if they ain't got their life going on, like I told you. Especially if they not approving their life and their self. If them friends that you should be having, you should be having friends and family members that's approving their life and their self. If they're not doing that, you should be around them. You shouldn't even be conversating with them. I know. I had to learn it. Improving your mindset and behaviors as well as your well-being. Karma is the idea that a person actions in the life and reflecting by their own actions. You get karma by your own actions. Ain't nobody giving you karma. You doing it on your own. You getting karma by your own actions, not somebody else's. What goes around comes around, and what you sow, you shall reap. What you sow, you shall reap. What I tell you about that, even in the tarot, in the 7 Pentacles, what you sowing to somebody or being friends with someone, is that a true friend to you? You need to identify that while you giving your money to them, while you giving whatever you got to them, while you giving your heart to them, while you giving your time to them, while you giving your emotions to them. You should know, is they gonna sow their seeds with you? And if they not, you should be around them. Even if that's your baby daddy or your baby mama or your lover, you should be around them if they ain't sowing their seeds with you. Karma reflects to the practice that the results of an action and determined by the action and the influence behind it. So when you going after somebody and stabbing them in their back, gossiping behind their back, acting like you their friend, and then you gossiping behind their back, trying to steal from them, yeah, you getting karma. You gonna get stole from. Your stuff gonna be taken too. You gossiping about somebody, somebody go gossip about you. You want to back. You want to make somebody go through a heartbreak. You gonna go through a heartbreak too. And if you doing it to a spiritual gifted person, your whole life is gonna be in shambles. Your finance go hit. Your lover go hit. Your family go hit. Because you want to do wrong to someone else because you know it was wrong, but you choose to do it anyway. That's karma. So now you know what's going on with that, Facebook. I had to bring you some of that knowledge. You know how I do that knowledge for you guys, but the knowledge that I got it from the Most High God, and I got it from my life experiences. And that's what I had to learn them, though. Now I have learned them. Now I can help others on their paths and on their journey. Because I had to learn it myself. So, let's pull one of these. This is called Divine Abundance. Okay? Let's pull one of these and then I'm gone. I will be doing another video on gaslighting. Okay? In my book called Dark Psychology. Because I want y'all to learn those type of things too when people around you, you know. So let's see what's coming in here for ya. What's coming in for my viewers? We have here ease. Be easy for me to receive. So it says be easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. So it says be easy for me to receive. So be easy. Let it flow. You hear me? Your environment will show you what's going on. And you ain't got to tell them what you know about them. All you got to do is get ghosts. And not mess with them. It says here, energy cleanse. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be escaping you from fears and attachments. Prepare you to receive her plans. Energy cleanse. So y'all might need the energy cleanse. At this time, it's energy cleansing time. You know what I'm saying? And change is another one. You have to energy cleanse and then you have to change. Okay? So, those are your messages. You take care. I love y'all, Facebook. And bye-bye.